I have officially dropped out of college again. That's right, I am now a two-time college dropout. And in this video, I'm going to explain why I went back to college after not going for 3 years, or after dropping out 3 years ago, and why I decided to drop out. And the reason I'm doing it that way is because the reasons why I went to school will tie very well with why I decided to drop out. So the reasons I decided to go back to school after not going for 3 years, or after dropping out 3 years ago, was that I couldn't find a job in the summer. Like, I applied 300 times, could not find a job, and my knee was still fucked up. I couldn't run and shit, couldn't train. So I was like, okay, can't find a job, can't train, I'm gonna go back to school. That was probably like 20 to 30%, maybe even less. The main reason why I went back to school is because one of my main goals in life is to have a wife, obviously, and have a bunch of kids and influence them to be a good influence on the world. You know, raise them in the way I think kids should be raised. That's like one of my top 3, top 4 goals in life. Top 2, maybe. Top 2, top 3 goals. And because of that, if you're familiar with Indian or Punjabi culture, it's like, if you have like a good, or you have a degree and you have like a good, safe job, it makes you a billion times more likely to get a rishta, which is basically, you know, like a families get together and like, oh, you want to marry my daughter or whatever. Basically, just easier to find a wife, basically, if you have a degree and a good job. So that was the thinking behind it. So fucking, like, it's very stupid thinking when I look back on it now, because if you're just like yourself, if you're authentically yourself, it's so much more likely for you to find the right person for you anyways. Like, there's always going to be someone out there for you if you're being authentically yourself. But yeah, now we'll move on to the reasons why I dropped out. And that is one reason, because I knew, like, at the end of the semester, or at the end of this semester, I was not going to do the next semester, because I knew that going, you know, that safe route, getting a degree and getting a job that I don't like, that's not me. I'm gonna be authentically myself, and by being authentically myself, I will connect more deeply with people, and I'll find a wife that's right for me. You know, it's not gonna be a girl that knows the fake version of me, the version that listened to what everyone else told him, and the version that went to school when he didn't want to go to school, and the version that got the job that he didn't like just so he can have a wife and kids. Because in the future, I think I'm mentally strong enough to not do this, but who knows, you know, it's the future, anything can happen. I don't want to look back and think, fuck, it's because of you, it's because of my wife and kids that I didn't follow my dreams. Like, that's fucking retarded. So that's why, like, I'm just gonna do my dream, do what I want to do. Another thing is that at work, I asked if I can get more hours. He said yes, so I can work more often. I can start training now. My knee's feeling good. I'm going on runs and shit, and I'm going back to training next week, so it's like fucking awesome. And yeah, and then between that, so between training again and getting more hours at work and working out in the gym and getting proper sleep and recovery, school, going to school like for 2 full days and fucking doing all the homework and assignments and shit, when I know I'm not going to do the next semester, just makes no fucking sense. I'd rather spend that time training or recovering. Period. And yeah, that's honestly the main, like, the most important thing. You know how I said having a family and kids is like top 3 goals? Top 1 goal, my main goal in life, is to be authentically myself. If you can be 100% true and authentic to who you are, other people will gravitate towards you, and the right people will gravitate towards you. Some people will fuck off, some people will leave, but the right people will gravitate towards you, the people that are good for you and good for your life, and the people that you truly connect with. Because the thing is, when you're yourself, the people that connect with you can, like, they seriously connect with the real version of you. They actually fuck with you properly because that's actually you. Now, if you put up a persona and this person that you're talking to is connected to the fake version of you, they're not connected to you. They don't care about you. They care about this fake person that you fucking made up and posed as. So that's basically the story of me becoming a 2-time college dropout, and hopefully never again, because I want to be authentic to myself, and going back to school is not authentic for me. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to see the journey. Leave a comment if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer them, and I'll see you in the next one.